Alright people, here we are again with another shmup, or shoot 'em up. Sorry Mr. Retro Dreaming, I said the word that I have never played. Once again, oh, no data will be saved. Shocking! I mentioned this in my last video. That's really loud! Hello!
This is the real thing.
This is the real thing. Airgrave. Nice, I like it already. I mentioned in my last video about X2 that I discovered this one while kind of searching around, so let's see what the options say. And again, I'm playing this on my PS3 with a DualShock 3 controller because basically I can't be bothered right now to get everything out and do it with the arcade stick and stuff. So yeah, 3, fine. Mission demo. Yeah, whatever. Color config? Green. Key config. Music test. Okay, let's check that out. Awesome. I love it when games have a music test. How high does it go? Not that high. Yeah. Alright, and then what do we have here? Overdrive and shot. Wow. Simple. I don't mind simple. So this is known among shoot 'em up fans as a mediocre shmup. And I believe this game was made by the same people who made Stahlfeder. I actually meant to look that up before I started this video, but it's too late now. It's made by, what does it say on here? It's dark in here, obviously, so what does that say? Santos. Okay, I think it's the same people who made Stahlfeder. If I'm wrong, I'll write something to say that I was wrong. Anyway, let's play the game. Yeah. Play the game of love. Yes, you checked the memory card already. I could turn it on, but I don't really care. Or do I? No, I don't. I'm just trying to demo the disc. I'm a little annoyed because I bought it on Amazon.co.jp and it said I paid a little more. There was a cheaper, two that were cheaper, but this one said this one is in excellent condition, and I got it. And the disc and the manual are in good condition. Sorry, not the disc, the case, but the disc itself has been resurfaced, so not impressed. First world problems. I just said that out loud, didn't I? Oh well.
Select your fighter.
Wow. 5 out of 5, 225. This seems to be the most balanced. I don't know what to... This one's pretty awesome. It just looks like it's a bit slow. I'm gonna go with this one because it's green and it's Randy. Randy! I'm Randy! Yeah. Take your time. You don't want me to translate this. And I don't want to watch it, so forget about it. Okay. All I can say is the X2 intro was way cooler and way more English. Attack on the front base, Area 1. Here we go. Better drink some beer while I have a chance. Alright. 2 excuses. Have never played this and I'm drinking beer. Ha! So there. Remember when I said people who complain about loading time shouldn't whine so much? I'm about to become one of them. Alright, here we go. Let's play a mediocre shmup. Oh, I said it again. Shoot him up. Shooter. What is that blue thing? I don't know what that was about. What is that blue thing? Or is it green? Oh, it's the ground attack, I guess. I guess. You know, for only having 2 buttons, this is somewhat confusing. I think, alright, to use the ground attack, you have to let off of the auto fire, apparently. I don't really quite understand what's going on. Alright, if you hold down the X button, you don't shoot at the ground, apparently. But if you just keep pushing it, it shoots both ground shots and aerial shots. It looks like that's what's going on. Whoa! Shoot. So, I can deal with that, I guess. Not impressed by this green thing in the middle of my screen. I want to turn that off. That must be the color configuration. How about invisible? Was that an option? I didn't look at them all. Codename Goldstorm. So random. Why, after all that Japanese, do you make this, or at least try to make it English? I don't understand. This game, by the way, as far as I know, only came out in Japan. And I don't remember if I said the name. I'm sure it was on the screen, but it's Goldstorm. No, it's, I'm an idiot. The enemy is Goldstorm. This is Airgrave. And now it's mine! This one wasn't quite as cheap as X2, but it wasn't expensive either. I don't have any specials left, so I'm just hanging out and wishing there wasn't a green thing on my screen that I have to look at all the time. Ah, that was sneaky. It made me look at that little target. And in the meantime, it's shooting green bullets at me, and there's green trees on the ground. It's also sneaky. You're very sneaky, Goldstorm. But, haha, I'm Randy, and Randy beats sneaky any day. See what I'm talking about? Randy wins the day. Yeah. Mediocre is maybe not a bad word, but I'll say this. I can understand what's happening, I can see where the bullets are coming from, and it's only a medium difficulty, so if I turned it up a little bit and made it more difficult, you know, I don't know, I guess I like mediocre shooters. I don't mind if the graphics are just okay and everything, as long as the controls are responsive, and I can see where the bullets are, and they're not, like, just so ridiculous that, you know, I don't know. I like all kinds of shooters, really. I like bullet hell, whatever, but I like it when you can play a game and just good reflexes is enough and a little bit of skill, and you don't have to just play it over and over and over again to memorize the levels. I like those kind of games too, don't get me wrong. Like R-Type, you really need to do some memorizing, and Gradius, right? But At the same time, if you're good, which I don't claim to be, I don't know, this doesn't feel like the kind of game where you have to memorize the levels, but now that I said that, that might all change. That was just level 1 after all. I gotta go back to not holding down the auto fire button here. Die already, whatever you are. Hey, the green thing disappeared. Cool. Ah! Little one enemies come from behind me. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Sheesh. Aren't they blowing up? Ah! Yeah, they weren't kidding. This ship is slow. Look at that, whatever it is. Man, my thumbs are getting tired.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, that's useful since I can only read half of it since it's the same color as the ship. Ah! That was awesome. What? Yes, continue.
Overdrive. Ready.
Whatever that is. Why are you shooting it? I don't understand. I haven't quite figured out how to make it shoot at the ground targets and like blow them up, or maybe I guess I'm shooting them and I just have to hit them a lot. Oh, okay, it's the orange. So I need to make my orange hit that. Wow, that's a little bit. Ah! I'm gonna die again. That sucks. Thought I was doing okay until now. Oh! Friggy leg!
Overdrive. Ready.
So humiliating to continue twice on the same boss! Blame it on the beer. Yeah, yeah. No singing and schmupping. Come on, Randy! How many 1942 type... never mind. Just never mind. Whatever that was. Aha! And it only took 2 continues to do it. Ha ha! Okay, so obviously you've figured it out by now if you're still watching this. If you are, I'm impressed. You get 1 ship, and you can take damage. Maybe 3 or 4 hits. I'm not sure. But anyway, you can take a certain amount of damage, but then once your ship blows up, that's it. It's game over. So it's not Not like most shooters where, you get 3 ships and you can get extra lives and stuff. And then as you play, I'm guessing some of these orb-like things that I'm picking up are replenishing my my power supply or whatever. Or healing me, as it were. I don't know. Anyway, I'm too busy trying not to get shot to look at all the stuff on the screen. That's your job. Area 3, York City at night. Wait. One good thing about loading times is beer. This is another one that I'm not going to try it, but just from looking at the instruction manual and the date on it, it seems that probably the analog sticks will not work if we play this on a PS3 or with a analog on the PS1. So I'm D-padding it up once again. Okay, so I'm trying to look around a little bit more. The shield. So each time I get hit, I guess I lose a blue bubble. And then I just picked one up. Does that mean I got hit that many times, really? Okay, I just got nailed. Yep. So each blue bubble I have on my screen on the upper left is how many times I can get hit before it's game over. And the orange explosions are my ground fire. It's kind of like Xevious in a way, but you do everything with one button. Right? But if I just hold down auto fire, that's why I get this thing. Okay, now if I hold it down, it seems like it sort of charges. I don't know, and then I let go. I'm not sure what's going on, except that I'm getting hit too much. My shield's down to 1 bubble. Give me some more bubbles! That's the wrong color bubble. I need a blue bubble. Ready. Okay, good. Use it. Make it happen. Blue bubble! Woo-hoo! Alright, so that... what just happened? So you can turn that thing off and on. If you hold this down, it comes on. Anyway, there's a little bit more to this game than meets the eye. What the pre 17 minutes? I'm pretty much guaranteeing I'm going to have to continue on this, so just get that out of the way. What the? Okay, so again we have altitude shifting, so then I had to switch to my ground weapon there after he's changed altitude. So, more thumb workout. You have to get fairly close to him too to hit him with the ground weapons. I think I chose the right ship though because it's not that slow, but because it's slow, it makes up for it with more powerful weapons. I say that and then I keep getting hit. Although even if I had a fast ship, I'd probably keep getting hit. Leave my bubbles alone. One reason I like Mars Matrix is I can just ram them. Andy. Yeah, so I said they make, these same developers made Stahlfeder, which is another not that well-known PS1 shooter. And it's also considered to be mediocre. I like it. So whatever. I don't know. I'm probably just easily impressed. I reckon you can go 2 ways on that. You love shmup so much that you become kind of a shmup snob. Or a shmup connoisseur of sorts. and you know, you just can't, you don't want to play a shmup unless it's a certain level of quality, and I appreciate that. Like, I don't judge, that's fine, I said snob, but I'm joking. Like, I get that, okay, that's what happens when I talk and think too much. Anyway, or you can be like me, and you're just so into it that you want to play them all. You might not love them, but I don't know. It's hard for me to find. I won't say I never met a shmup I didn't like, but I still want to meet them all at least. Ah, that was just stupid. What the? Oh man, I looked away from the screen because I thought I'd blown up the boss. In fact, I had not. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, or your bosses before they blow up completely. Sorry, I couldn't do any better than that. I'm using the wrong kind of... Ah! Uh-oh, I'm in big trouble. Come on, Randy, be strong! Randy! Should never have looked away from the TV. Die! I forgot about that. Ah, I just got tired of pushing the button. That might have been a waste, I'm not sure, but I was getting bored with it. Not bored, but yeah. Anyway. Area 3 clear. Yay. Area 4 beer. Yay. I don't care. I also don't care. I still don't care. High up in the sky, Area 4. Wow. Well, that means I shouldn't need to use my ground attack. No? Okay, I don't know. My thumb is tired. Well, one thing about mediocre is better than bad, and I would say this is better than bad. It's not the most, like, earth-shattering thing ever, but it's fun. It's simple. I mean, pretty simple. There's some stuff with the weapons that I still don't quite understand, but at least it's only really one button, and then the one button for your special. Wanted that. Okay, I just realized, well, I thought I realized something. If you pull, what's going on? Oh, is that how that works? What? Auto-targeting is... Huh. So it auto-targets, right? But then I have to push my special button to use it. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I think you probably figured that out by now. I guess I could have read the instruction manual before I started playing, but one of the great things about shooters is normally you can pretty much figure it out. Some of them, especially if you're going for a high score, you want to learn the ins and outs of it. But if you just want to have a good session of blowing stuff up and you don't care about your score, which is more the way I am most of the time, then you can usually figure it out. Interesting. So, is that like my meter? I'm not pushing any buttons right now, by the way. What a waste. There are no enemies on the screen. And that used up my... So I'm building up that green gauge on the upper right, apparently. I guess by destroying enemies. And then it builds up, and then it tells me that I can use it again. Seems to be what's going on. Bear in mind, like, it's really hard to try to figure all this stuff out and play the game at the same time, right? And talk about it, so... Seems like that's what's going on, though. Two at the same time. Randy! It's a 3P! You and 2 bosses. I don't like that. Those look like they're gonna blow up. Ow! Stop bursting my bubbles. Ah! Ah! What's going on? Ah! It hurts. Credit 0. What? Oh, Randy, you couldn't even finish. You had 2 at the same time, and... Well, that's what happens. Game over. 8th place. Woo! Strikers. Why does it say Strikers? This game isn't Strikers. This is Airgrave. Oh, because that's what you're calling the... Yeah, I get that, but there's a game called Strikers. There's a few of them. And they're better than this, but I actually enjoyed this. This was fun. I hope you enjoyed however much of this video you watched. Thank you so much for watching and for commenting. And, yeah, that's all. Bye-bye.